There was no woman on Home Improvement that had any power or writing power. So I was the only woman.
Why does that surprise me?
Well, she doesn't have any writing credits is the problem.
No, you know what I did is instead of going for the producing writing credits that I could have done, I went for money. So I own some of Home Improvement.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So that's what I did because I was, the cancer episode was mine. It came from my son having a big thyroid cancer scare. They never give me any credit for it, but
I give Patricia credit.
I gave them that idea. So
Patricia wrote a lot of what's in
There's a lot
Cubby.
of stuff like that. I would write, have whole ideas for episodes and say, why don't you do an episode about this? And so, yeah.
When you walked into the writer's room for Home Improvement, you guys did this. I'm sorry. We're going to get
No, I
back
didn't
to
walk
the
in.
movie.
Tim and I were the only ones who, after the first read-through, would go into the room and talk with the writers about that script. And sometimes it was like, everybody go home and rewrite the entire thing.
Was it all men?
All men.
In the writer's
There
room?
was no woman in the room to say, this is not what women would do. This is not what women would say. And at first I was so intimidated because I'd been an actress all my life and the lowest person on the totem pole. I couldn't imagine telling writers or producers, my opinion about anything. I was just like,
that's how you
so lucky to have a job.
You're taught that's how you get fired.
Yeah, so at first I was just sort of like, why are they writing this way? And so at first it was hard. And it was just trying to get through and defend Tim because they were horrible to Tim. Tim was great.
Really?
I mean, from the beginning, I don't want to talk about this too much, but he was just great. So so it was more like just kind of that. But then eventually I would start to try to say things like, I don't think a woman would say that. And what do you mean? And then I actually got lines like this from them. They'd say, well, it's not like we don't understand women. We're married to them. And this they would say to me when I'd say, no, really, I've called all my sisters across the country, and we all agree no woman would do that or say that or feel that.
Well, we don't
agree.
times have changed, right?
I was like, what? And so,
anymore.
so that's what that was.